What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is Form here with you, and today I'm going to tell you exactly what equalizer to put your settings to in your Go XLR for your Shure SM7B. Now, this might work for other microphones, but we're running with this one. Tune in. Hope you enjoy. Let's go. Right, guys, here we have the Go XLR application right on your computer. If you've never used your Go XLR and this is the first time, this is what should come up the first time. What you have here is a ton of different settings, but today we're going to stick to the mic. Why? Because all we're going to do today is we're going to set up your Shure SM7B the way I think is the best settings for great warmth and clarity in terms of your microphone. First thing is first, when you hit mic setup, you're going to want to make sure that when you're speaking, you want your gain to relatively hit the middle of the good, between the middle of the good section here. And you want to do that while you're speaking normally. You don't want to be yelling. You don't want to be whispering. So regular speaking around that level. You can adjust your gain here. Mine sits at 55. This might be different for your voice, so that will be unique to you. Make sure it's on a dynamic mic type, as the Shure SM7B is a dynamic microphone. All right, so the next thing is the gate. The gate is something that if you want to make sure that it hears the small whispers and the clacks of your mouth or anything like that, you can adjust that here. So that's going to be in your threshold. You adjust the threshold to whatever you feel is necessary, and then you can actually adjust the attenuation. So attenuation is how much of your voice will be cut off when you go below that certain decibel limit. So this, again, will be somewhat unique to you. These attack and release, you can leave at 10 milliseconds and 200 milliseconds. Now, the equalizer is this big part. These are the settings that I think will give you the best quality, best warmth and clarity for your microphone, especially the Shure SM7B. So you can literally just follow these. I can go through this and explain it, but what I would do is I would set these the way they are, the way you see them here. Pause the video if you need to, check it out. You're gonna go from -9, -3, 0, 0 for the first four. Then the mids are going to go -3, 0, and 2. And at the end, you're going to go 2, 0, -4. If you want to know what that means, feel free to ask questions and all that kind of stuff in the comments. But generally, just set this up like this. You technically don't need to know what it means if you enjoy how it sounds. But just like me, I went out there, got the videos I needed to know exactly what did what and why I was doing what. So feel free to do that as well. Next is your compressor. Your compressor is really important because it's going to compress the top and the bottom to make sure that you're getting the right sound with your microphone. This is exactly what works for me, so feel free to copy this and then test it out. If you don't like how it sounds, just change it a little bit. So the threshold, you're going to hit -15 dB. That's what usually works for most. And the ratio, you're going to go 3.2/1. And then the attack, release, and makeup gain, you can leave the same as these. You don't necessarily need to change them. Last but not least, the de-esser. Literally how much your S is cut off. If you have a bit of a lisp, this is going to help you a lot. I kept mine at 50. I think it sounds fine, but you can tell when you change it. SSSSSSSSSS. It's very, very crisp. And then if you go no de-esser, and you can tell the different when you make the S sound. So I just keep mine at 50. I really think that that's a good spot for me, personally. So that's exactly why I did that. Quickly, your mic setup. Make sure your gain is set properly, of course, to your voice. That'll be different for everybody. Your gate, your threshold, how low you can go until it starts cutting off your voice. Your equalizer. I think these are the best settings. You can literally be the judge for yourself. Put these on, record yourself in your recording programs, or listen to your stream, as you should always listen to your stream. And then the compressor this way, and then the de-esser will be unique to you as well. All right, guys, there you have it. Nice and quick for you. So we're playing with the Shure SM7B. We're playing with the Go XLR. It doesn't matter if you have the mini or if you have the big Go XLR. it'll work the same way. Make sure you set up your microphone that works the best for you and your voice, but the settings that I showed you for the equalizer and the compressor are truly those that I think work universally well for most people. If you have a really deep voice or a really soft voice, you might have to adjust those into your voice, but I say go with this as a starting point and then adjust a little by little as you go. Any questions, any comments, please feel free to do that down below. And guys, as always, please like the video, share. Hey, why don't you hit that subscribe button too, because we're not going anywhere. All right, guys, I appreciate you so much. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.